Good morning. This is my new singing bowl. It's a planetary bowl. It has Orion on the inside. Beautiful. Yes, I definitely like it. I'll be playing both of the bowls now, I think. Switching them. One in the beginning and the other one at the end to close us out. Welcome to the meditation live stream. This is Scott. I hope that you're doing well. And welcome to Friday. This week went by chronologically quickly for me. Maybe it did for you. So much to say, really. It's so hard to know what to talk about. I like to do a brief talk, and then we'll get into the guided practice. We'll work on our body, our emotion, our mind, and our relationships using meditation and awareness technique that I've synthesized over the years. And it takes aspects of internal family systems and techniques from Thomas Hübl, from integral theory, Ken Wilber's work, and I place them together in a pattern of development. And this is the way that I think right now I am unfolding. And we are all prototyping new meditation techniques online, so many of us. And I hope people gravitate toward a program or a system that works for them. And in large ways, I hope it's mine. And I think the ownership I can have over it is very small because of the way that networked creativity seems to impact right now. So it's sort of like an open source model of meditation and spiritual practice that I'm ongoingly modifying here on my channel for over a couple years now. And so I'll do a brief talk and then we'll get into a guided practice. Today we'll go for about a half an hour. And with the collective shadow being looked at by the uncovering of the Epstein files, for example, we have a lot of people waking up to the truths of how power and money and influence work in this world at the highest levels. And people are waking up to this dispel. They're being dispelled, like they were under a spell and now they are unspelled. They're dispelled from the illusion. And this can feel like things like you knew about are unsettling because you've been massively lied to on a scale that you can't comprehend. And you would want, I would think, a spiritual solution And each of us have to go within, and if we can do that together, the better. Go within and contact a place within us of light, the real light, the light of our soul. And when we connect to that light and practice every day, we have more access to this dimension of our being. So, that's what we do here on my channel, and I've been enjoying reading Peter Mitchell's book. I'm reading The Space Between Us by Peter Mitchell, and it's all about the awakening of the we space, the space between us as people. The journey toward authenticity requires what you might call radical personal autonomy, the courage to stand in one's own experience, even when the collective current flows elsewhere. It's not the rugged individualism celebrated in the Western culture, but rather the willingness to trust one's own being, even when doing so feels risky. In group settings, this is often subtle pressure to conform, to align with the prevailing narrative. The paradox is that true connection becomes possible precisely when we resist the pressure, this particular pressure, when we honor our unique perspective while remaining open to others. Autonomy isn't about separation, it's about integrity. And integrity is what makes us available for the deeper forms of connection. As we learn to trust our inner compass, we discover that more firmly we stand in our own truth, the genuine truth that we can meet others in theirs. Take a moment today to reflect on a time when you felt most yourself, not shaped by the expectations or performance, but the self that simply is. What were you doing? How did it feel in your body? Who were you with? Now consider how you might bring more of that realness into your interactions. In your next conversation, try letting go of the need to impress or explain. Let your words arise from presence. Notice what shifts, not just in you, but in the space between you. And we'll stop there today. And now, beginning with practice, gently closing your eyes, we'll tune inside. Beginning with some deep breaths in through the nose and then out through the mouth. On the out breath, you can drop everything, like a dog dropping a ball from its mouth. Your breath to reach all the way down into your pelvic floor, into your legs and feet. Very good. We'll do 3 more. And allowing your breath now to return to your usual way of breathing and placing your attention gently on your physical body and feeling your body sensations. You can feel the subtle movement temperature, sense of tingling and pulsing, of aliveness. And you can feel your body's contact with the earth underneath you, your body's connection with the planet. Begin the practice of feeling and softening. On the in-breath, feeling your body. Then on the out-breath, softening and melting down through your body like warm honey into the earth. And everywhere that this warm, healing honey touches is cleansed, healed, purified, made whole as it travels down through your body, collecting stale, toxic energies, bringing them into the earth, where the earth receives that energy and transforms and recycles it. Bringing your attention up into your heart, feeling your heart space. On the in-breath, feeling into your heart. Then on the out-breath, softening and expanding your heart. Coming in contact with your emotions, you can notice what's present for you emotionally right now. And without making your emotions right or wrong, good or bad, just allowing yourself to feel a little bit in a shared space. You could be feeling any of the 5 main cardinal emotions, like anger, anger, sadness, fear, joy, or shame. And just noticing what you're feeling right now. Very good. And then bringing your attention up now into your head, feeling your head on the in-breath. And then softening in and around your skull on the out-breath. If you like, you can breathe into your third eye space between your eyebrows, or your crown, the top of your head, and just feeling and softening in and around your head. Coming in contact with your thoughts, you can notice how busy and active your mind is. And you can always come back to feeling. If you notice you're pulled into thinking, you can come back to feeling your head or your body, your spine for grounding, connection of your body to the earth. Very good. And then now we'll spend a little time with our eyes open, gently opening your eyes. And we'll take a moment of feeling appreciation for the work we just did with our eyes closed. And we'll begin now to work with the relational space. Every relationship has an inside and an outside. And it's possible to practice in those spaces. So we can feel outside on the in-breath all around us, and then on the out-breath, feeling inside. And just noticing the distinction, feeling outside all around you on the in-breath, and then on the out-breath, Switching to feeling inside, and practice that distinction. And if you notice your thoughts creeping in or tension, you can gently come back and just continue the practice, feeling around you on the in-breath, and then on the out-breath, feeling inside you. It's like good training for yourself. And if you like, you can add in qualities to your practice of love, compassion, gratitude, or forgiveness. And you can pick a couple or do all four qualities. And just feeling love, compassion, gratitude, forgiveness around you on the in-breath. And then on the out-breath, feeling love, compassion, gratitude, forgiveness towards yourself. And just practice sending and receiving love, compassion, gratitude, and forgiveness. from here we can set our prayers and our intentions for the day. I'll be quiet so you can do yours. May this work that we do transform our life, offering up healing and blessings, and ripple out into the community. Amen. Great. Thank you so much for joining me. Have an awesome Friday, and I'll see you tomorrow. We'll start at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we'll go for about 50 minutes. See you then. Bye-bye.